Today na the 13th day of October 2021. It's Saturday. And on Saturdays, everything goes. Who side we want to start today? Now from EU, then report. Now then they will be the deal with. Waiting happen next? Fire. When they deal with fire, waiting happen next? MCC. When they deal with MCC, waiting happen next? The Auditor General and in deputy suspended indefinitely. Some people say they fire him. And then they will deal with now. What thing get for happen next? I'm going to tell you, say, na salon. The EU, when they pull the report, then call name. Then call name where they feel to say, then people there, then for do better. And some of them people there where EU call the name for making them do better. They're not glady because EU call the name. So some man don't begin pull press release. Some man they try for defend themselves. Say waiting EU talk. Not to true. All man they count their own. Let we begin with Salon Police. Oh yes. We say Salon Police they agree. This now what Salon Police say. He say then they respond to the European Union the election follow-up mission report. Because they call the name. Salon Police say, with grave concern, it don't come at their attention. With grave concern, the issues where EU puts na the press release. We dated the 29th of October 2021. The EU press release say the mission, they don't tell them say there is a significant decrease in the trust. The trust where people get by the essential body them where they play integral role in the forthcoming election. Where they call UDAT, the Judiciary, NEC, PPRC, and police. So police say because they call the name they need the left and give EU. The SLP one for states that even though the release not ever call the police for go question them. All right. So SLPC, Sierra Leone Police say, when they don't tell EU no go ask them nothing. Nothing they no go ask them. Even though they not call we. For go ask we any question or specific matter. We go make them think this kind way of mistrust as the EU then puts inside the report. The executive management body of the Sierra Leone police. Then take them upon themselves because they feel say they are obliged to do this for respond to the report with the view for update the public and for bring forward some of the strategic measures them where the SLP, the Sierra Leone police, don't undertake over the years in pursuit for achieve your mandate, for specific reference, for improve the management of election. Are you hearing me? Sierra Leone police say even though nobody not call them, go ask them question, but then feel say they get it right, for make them can explain to we what in them don't they do for make election better one. It all fine na the country. All right. Management go like for reiterate, for put stamp pa this thing, for say the Sierra Leone police is extremely aware of in general statutory responsibility. So not of us say they don't know what's in their responsibility. They want make me say Sierra Leone police no irresponsibility. And not to say the way they can't tell them the way they down at the books for say this nine Sierra Leone police for do. Then say then sabiam. Where now for maintain public safety and security. And the important role where then they play in the management of election. Sierra Leone police. They say they know. So I don't know if we can ask them. Anyway, let's continue. They know anyway. As una all aware, or something you want forget, so then they remind you now. From when the Civil War done inside 2002 to today, where they write this letter, the Sierra Leone police don't successfully police all public election, including 4 parliamentary and presidential election, with peaceful transition of political power, generally acclaimed national and internationally as free. Sierra Leone police say from we were done 2002. This FTI business one can inside. They want me remind you. Say na them successfully don't they police all the election the way don't happen in our country. If they don't look back safe now 4. When are the main election? Talk about them. No, 4 main election where the international body them and even locally, then they say the election they free, then fair, and then credible. So because of what I just tell you so, then go want for inform the European Union. Maybe they don't understand. For say them. Oh, okay, not to the normal. Now we all. Because of what I tell you, say them they don't remember we say now 4 election they don't police successful way internationally or locally. Then they say the election they need them free, fair, and credible. Okay. even though some of the spelling the way they do not correct, but let we agree for Greece sake say we understand the fear where they talk. Because the fear where them put on that afraid one. Not to that other one we for who they look for. But anyway, let's continue. They say because they don't tell we that word today, the European Union follow-up mission and the general public, then they remind me and you say the SLP, the Sierra Leone Police, is a democratic institution where they establish them by an act of parliament. Where now the Police Act of 1964. 1964. In case you want to forget. And also the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone. Say it don't always maintain a good relationship with members of the public in working with the confines of the law. Okay? In case you don't know. Sierra Leone Police for say this thing where una they go and think una the public this una opinion for say Sierra Leone Police una not believe them. Say the one una no say then a dynamic organization. Then a dynamic organization. Oh. And then they pant up all thing. We still want forget. So then they remind we back still. They save them for member we. The Sierra Leone Police. For the past years them. Consistently undertake the following measures them. For further enhance and improve on public trust and confidence. Why not they forget say thing and the way Sierra Leone Police don't do for make una go believe them, make una go get confidence by them. Why? Don't they go tell EU say una not believe them? Sometimes una don't forget. Now, let me remind you. So say Sierra Leone Police. Number one, we they want for remind we say involve the people in the policing of the communities through public participation in policing the country. They say they involve the people them. Papa God. They involve the people them in the policing of the communities through public participation in policing the country. I don't want to make you feel say now like people can say the police they wouldn't stop you, then get the woman they would sell if na the granate man, na the well they sell ghost casada, if na they sell patch corn, now they go give the money for the police. Or na then line on back bobo them. Now they go give the money for the police where you get how much you get, you go tell the police how much you don't give. Not so that the Sierra Leone Police they talk. Because all land the Sierra Leone Police don't tell you say if na so it happen, make you go report, make you see what thing and go do them police then day. So not to that kind public participation day for pass that money. Or that the one there with the driver then they go book. Not to that day. Anyway, let's continue. Number 2. They say the one you know say they don't train them personnel on different range of policy of policing issues, including for police election in a democratic state. Then a democratic institution, Salon a democratic state. So then they do the policing in a democratic way. Why una go tell EU say una not believe them? 3. Effectively collaborating with other election management body them at all level. On all the levels then. From the grass, from the roots to the soil, to the grass, take up all the level there. Then they collaborate. Then they engage political party them on key issues of security. In the run-up to them by elections them or other election them. Whenever the need arises. Whenever the need arises. Okay? 5. Then they provide adequate security for political actors. So now act thinking they act. Then politician they. You don't know today. So who that can write the script? Who that na the script writer? Who that na the director? For we politicians then as Salon. Salon police say then they provide adequate security for political actors them. We don't know say na act na they act. No wonder una can they give you shocky. Who can they ask back say wait to? Oh, na act. All right. Political actors. Okay. And political confrontation. Now then different office them. All right. Then say the Sierra Leone police, in case you don't know, then get an election management desk. And then get different things the way they work the election management desk at Operation Policy Planning Department, one OPPD, within a Moriton. And not to feke person they do. Yanda, a man by a senior police officer. This election management desk in work, it gets the responsibility for liaison and constantly engage other key players them like NEC, PPRC, ONS, the military, and election management body them, including political party them na the country. Number 7. Then say them, then they continue for engage the government and other partners them in addressing logistical challenges. All right. Logistical challenges. EU. Una can go talk to EU about the logistical challenge. Because EU back na big partner para we election. No. So if una can go talk to them, why EU can make hypocrite can call una name. Anyway, EU say na so they tell them. They don't say self na them. They say na waiting and tell them. Let's continue. They say where election can they happen? Adequately deployed personnel before, during, and after all election. Adequately. But they fumble them. When I just rethink back with this number 8, which Salon police tell we, for say adequately, then they deploy them personnel them before, during, and after all elections them. Okay, let's continue. According to the Perception Survey 2019, 65.7% of them want them we talk describe the accessibility to Sierra Leone police service as very easy. Okay. Simple and straight. So they say 2019, a survey was done. We prove say the people who they ask say the kind service where Sierra Leone police they offer, then they access them easily. It's simple, you know, they confuse them, and it's straightforward. They say more than 3/5, it's not 3/5, but anyway, that's what they say, of Sierra Leonean population perceive the relationship with Sierra Leone police as good. Sierra Leone police say more than 3/5. Now, what's the right now, Rido? Me, I don't know one at the 3/5, but anyway, more than 3/5 of the population within a salon say the relationship with Sierra Leone police is good. Oh, yes. It's good, of course. The Sierra Leone police is therefore at loss. They're not glady. They lost some. And they not appreciate how EU then finding make the Sierra Leone police look less trusted. Now what is Sierra Leone police say? They lost some force. They not get appreciation. They're not glad for EU today. They're not glad for tomorrow. The president be don't say it's unfortunate and pity for make EU talk waiting and talk. Sierra Leone police say they need to appreciate and today. They need to appreciate and tomorrow. In fact, they lost some. 60% of the people them. That's one at the 3/5. Now 60% of the people them say the relationship with Sierra Leone police is good. Thank you, Ezekiel. All right. They're not glad with EU. They say how the EU say the people and they look less trusted by them than needed. He say it go based on waiting on undisclosed people and tell EU. I'm not able to get this. So Salon Police say for make EU right waiting the right, so even though they're not glad with you, they not appreciate them, then feel say this talk where you talk so now people them when are undisclosed source where them personal interest no go there for the kind of information where EU go want from them. Anyway, go on our website. It did it because this you can't hold them put on. I they try no more. Because if I read them for yourself, okay, let read them by English until you go able to understand. The SLP is therefore at loss in appreciating how the EU finding that the SLP is less trusted than needed could be based on what it was told by undisclosed sources whose personal interests may not be unconnected with the information provided to the EU. If you're able to understand, thank you. Let's continue. I want to allow go other side because not today no more talk. As the public is aware, then say, if you not be know, well known now today, the SLP just received an accolade from an independent and credible civil society organization. Okay. When are the Society for Democratic Initiative, SDI, as the most compliant institution on the right to access information for 2020 and 2021. The SLP forbidden gladly, forbidden appreciate if the European Union then follow up mission na Salone go talk to them for further information after them be don yeri wetin they yeri about them. So Sierra Leone police say they want for reassure me and you, the people of Sierra Leone, for say they go ever continue for provide professional policing service for we. Also, then encourage we, all the citizens, for be law abiding. And the Sierra Leone police management also want for acknowledge the various community support where the SLP they get, and they encourage the communities them for continue, as the Sierra Leone police also they try for catch in development partners them for continue for support the Sierra Leone police in providing professional policing service to the people of Sierra Leone. So, you know to na developing partner again. Alright. The Sierra Leone police go continue with in good working relationship, and it go continue for collaborate with the election management body them, and also political party them, and also other partners them at both national and international level, including the European Union follow-up mission to Sierra Leone in the management of election in Sierra Leone. No. This anyway, Ambrose Michael Sovola, PhD, Inspector General of Police. Contact number then dated 4th November 2021. You know, yeah, but boy, oh boy. Huh. Oh. Because for make, I don't think say he been read them. Somebody in a right time. The Inspector General just signed. But if you read them, a lot of things then they underway. I don't think say no, let's continue. Not to police no more EU talk about. EU call the Judiciary of Salone. Judiciary back say they're not the left behind. Why? Judiciary position on the findings of EU. They say them na the 11th. Inti police na the 4th. Judiciary say na the 11th. They say the attention. That at the Judiciary of Salone, the attention don't catch the European Union. Then press release where they said the 29th of October 2021. Where the EU they inform the general public say, then tell them say there is a significant decrease in the trust in institutions such as waiting the judiciary. Adding that 2019 High Court decision for declare the runner-up elected 10 members them remember na parliament and yes for say it don't erode the confidence in the neutrality of the judiciary. The confidence of the people then get. You don't can put pepper water there. You don't put acid there. You don't pull bolo bolo. By the confidence where the people can get for the judiciary. He said the press release also say if an election is declared void, according to section 146, subsection 4 of the Public Election Act, another election then for Olam. Trust the judiciary of Salon. Now they know we law. Let them school EU small. Because EU, who dare you? For can't tell you say you understand we law pass we. The judiciary wishes to inform the EU that under the constitution of Sierra Leone, they don't say other one no, where they today. But inside Salon, Act number 6 of the 1991 Constitution say the judiciary is an independent organ as guaranteed by section 120 subsection 3 where state say in the exercise of its judicial function the judiciary shall be subject to only the constitution. Only the constitution and no other law. And it not go subject to the control or direction of any other person or authority. EU must you break tipping it up and the full stop. Judiciary, they show una now say we country, we get law. Una miss una side. Yeah? Okay. This means EU una not able for control judiciary. That's what judiciary say. What to me? He say EU cannot control the judiciary. Because the judiciary is self, they not get the key for control themselves. How EU can control una? Hey, yeah. Now continue. The judiciary, in its wisdom, decided that for this case now, for that 10 parliamentarian, in wisdom, decide say, cases can be there for rerun. Then say, the one who need rerun, then other than one day. There were also cases where rerun then not be necessary. And the judiciary of Sierra Leone order the second person as the winner. Full stop. Una na una sabi right, una go right, EU. They say, okay, but it's you una right. Una talk about section 146, subsection 4 of the Public Election Act number 4 of 2012. They say they accept them, but, while even they accept it una talk, they say that subsection, they say, elections were then declared void. Now, no more, you go able for rerun of the election. And at the same time, it wrong for make una assume or convey to the public say, now the only remedy that, say for go do rerun. EU. Una left. Yeah? And so the judiciary say. But we go down this now. So una know they understand. They say that's you una right. Una look no understand. Una misplace the understanding una get. we in a section 146.4 of the Public Election Act 2012. They say the provisions then they have to be interpreted in line with the provision of the Constitution of Sierra Leone when Act number 6 of 1991. We say anything we they under supersede that other one way EU want go with. So it supersede the provision of section 146 of the Public Election Act 2012. So the one way they all when at the Act number 6 of 1991, then say a big pass is supersede a pass the section 146 of the Public Election Act when an EU then take. You don't see where people then can say, oh, all they talk now about the constitution. So the same constitution we say A, and the same constitution mark now say B. So everybody all in your side. EU say when they look with constitution, then she say them for be do rerun. The one that way they interpret with constitution, we know the law and salon say, that's how the way also we get one way supersede dandy. And a dandy we work out with. Not to the one way you they work out with. Also, EU, una professionally incompetent. Yeah, in his wisdom. It was professionally incompetent for the EU after having deliberately refused the judiciary communication to video record the meeting at the chambers of the Honorable Chief Justice on the grounds for say EU want every discussion for be private. Secret say come on do. So maybe judiciary won't go live for me they know say they host EU. Maybe them be just one video normally they get for the record say now this them be tell EU. EU say no video for this meeting. Nothing to nothing. Now the video na today on the video tomorrow. So judiciary say, but who can per meeting? One video una say enough for video. Una say because una want all the discussion then for be private and confidential, despite the need to be transparent. Yeah. So EU count yuki business. Now the judiciary they tell you so. But the meeting na EU na go with yuki. Eh? Na go with yuki. He say because when he say for let them video, they say on a video na. But when I say not for video because I want everything private. Then say even though we supposed to be transparent. Eh? Okay, let's continue. The game just a babala. EU later went ahead for issue a press release. Deliberately, they misinform the public on issues them where the judiciary and EU they not ever talk about. Because of such unwholesome behavior. Yeah. You na don't meet to na matches box. In just the police tell me they stomach so then we get too much thing when they don't understand how to put punctuation. In his wisdom, and they read for una EU. Una don't meet to na matches box today. Because of such unwholesome behavior, the judiciary has lost respect for the EU. Hey, you. as we never can say, when I don't fall the judiciary in the hand. They say they don't lost respect for una. They no respect una today. They no respect for una tomorrow. And so una they lie, una they lie. Una can't lie to the public. Not to me so it's here you reader. Eh? Because they say una go issue out a press release deliberately misinform the public. Una lie by the public. Una. You lie man, you lie man, lie Londo, like Coco. Yeah. And now the game don't sit down. Hey, you, Judiciary is alone. A lot less respect for una. So I don't know what una get for do now for let una gain that respect stay back. The EU, Judiciary say, una get for change una posture in order for make una go regain the previous trust where the judiciary be get pa una, and also the confidence where the judiciary be get pa una. So this kind pose una pose so that's what I need for changer. Yeah. Fumble there. Yeah. Okay. Me, I no go talk. But anyway, we go see. Now, yeah. We don't go change your own posture. We don't lose trust. We don't lose respect for una because una dey lie. And that's how una talk. That's how una dey look. Una bend una head kind of back. Una bend una head before we go get trust and confidence pa una again. Okay. We go see. Yeah? Papa God. Things sweet. Can enjoy. Things sweet. Can enjoy. Okay. Let me left this matter of EU. Nobody not agree to EU. EU, by this report, they're on their own. Now, I make Salon Police say, they don't know say they get time for more, but then believe say, now undisclosed sources, way, now they thinking Andy. Now, I make. And EU back, you go with them. The president been say, by the interview, na CNN, say, I think them, where the opposition they talk. Things that the opposition they talk. Now EU go talk so. EU go judiciary, they lock inside. They lock inside. What's happen next? They say a lot of video, they say They say in fact the thing that they can't talk. Not to in them talk. But yeah, EU be say now the thing that way then discuss with them Nandi. They say now waiting then get that. Waiting then get that na Nandi, and then cut the 10 parliamentarians. They not say now waiting then go sit down with them talk. Because if they go sit down with them talk, other go can talk say the people they not believe we again. The people they don't lack trust pa we. I don't think say they go talk more. And I don't think that. I don't think that today. I don't think that tomorrow. But EU, on a go big judiciary of Sierra Leone. On a change on a posture. If not, okay. Anyway, We move. No, wait, before they move. Michael Coker say, why the EU not ever issue reports on the US? Well, because then go say something the money no did. It's in a we bigger. Something more. And we bigger. I make. Rumor be they go up and down say former President Koroma they invite an a CID. Uda cook that story they now? Uda no cook now? Me, I don't know. But na rumor will be the pass. Say former President Koroma CID don't call him. I make Salon Police say then they on top of the matter. Sierra Leone Police issue this press release. The Sierra Leone Police go like for inform the general public say former President Koroma was not. They say they no invite him today, they no invite him tomorrow. Na CID. On Wednesday, the 10th of November, 2021. As people and be they go and talk na social media. Yes, social media, I don't see you. Salon. The Sierra Leone Police Media and Public Relations Department is categorically saying this particular information about the former president being invited na CID not to true and make you not get any credence, no attention, no pay. We see yourself just long enough you look far. Because and people and they where they share anything and they're not correct. Yeah? That's so Salon Police say. Okay. We don't try. We don't deal with the EU done. MCC Kainsai. Bam. Waiting EU talk. Well, let we see you. MCC don't talk. MCC don't talk. MCC don't talk. We see the commissioner for ACC, Francis Ben Kaifala. He say, not to say na 2 points. You know, so we'll be there 81% last year. Now na 83% fighting corruption. He say not to 2% they add. He say not to say they work. He say everything that they do, I'm back fresh. All thing they be done back from the scratch fresh. So this na fresh 83%. Na ACC score in fighting corruption as alone. Fresh one. No to 2% they add, but last year 81%. He say let we understand that. I tell you the day, when they come out, all man begin getting you MCC. You get this administration they vous à them. Now MCC then they go and blow Then you get the opposition they vous à them. Now the EU now then they go and blow all man they blow you. They say you all you EU report, we will all with MCC report. And that will be deeper. Tanker. Don't bear. You watch Exploit Tripoli. Exploit Tripoli begin at the scene. Go watch him. And see. Nothing was done. The same accident will happen yonder. Go happen again. Because right there where the camera, they doing work there. Then just build a perfect scenario for we of how the thing happen. Not a illegal U-turn spot, but they only turn there. Some people say, not even flour the government puts there for the souls them we die. Not even flour. Don't get time for that. Waiting did na san for cover the spill, the burn. Ain't did he? Presidency then they investigate, so we they wait. Other people then say nothing no go come out today. Because if they no go fix that road day, if not for turn day again, not for turn. Because if that fuel tanker no go turn day, that one day where they come, no, they can't hit them. If that one day where they come get break, it go massive break in due time for making no can hit Nandi. Understand? Eh? Understand? But it's still there. Like they pass. Montukade they make illegal U-turn day over and over again. You go feel say then supposed to do preliminary investigation, find out and go na the scene, they go put measures there in place, wait for make say yes, this then life say we lawsuit, something should be done. But no. Nothing me fumble him. So if tomorrow you see accident happen at that same junction day, not surprised, yeah? Not surprised. Because if you left to me one part, that particular place there for locker. One small street there, I believe saying they left space for campus, but it's on highway. You can't just cross this so. We did it. Wow, white and blue van they try for cross cam na the other side. Other poda come from nowhere. If we not, do we even land saloon? We dey land. Go watch the video. Yeah? You able to understand. We go to the next one. The firing. The indefinite suspension of who that? The Auditor General, Lara Pearce. Fire on top. So man say no, not to fire, boy. I go call that one the fire, not to fire. Before we come to Dandy, a quick update of the fire incident. 144 people there now. Now they don't die from that fire incident. 144. 57 other people them. Then still admit with 11 of them they in critical condition. 144 people now with all lost. 57 admit. 11 of them, 57, then they're in a critical condition. But say the medicine and the care where they need. With doctors and nurses them will provide them for them. The government go give the logistic support. And then one and they go provide the care. Say Network Charity Foundation, we do a donation today. But when Dr. Isa to come, he go talk more on that. We self join in and do a donation. Say a Network Charity Foundation. But as I say, when Dr. Isa to come, he go can talk more on that one day. All right. Let's come now to the suspension, the immediate suspension, indefinite suspension. One thing, pack your bagas, left this office, no kaya again. Of the Auditor General and in deputy. All right. Basita Michael, well, I didn't sabi the learners alone. All man they doing own. But this, now waiting he wants me and you for understand. If this thing will happen so, supposed for happen, waiting at the procedures them for follow. He say any legal suspension or investigation where them for do by the Auditor General, now then procedures there, yeah. Now so the Constitution say it for be. He say number 1. The Judicial and Legal Service Commission for represent to the President the question why then for remove the Auditor General. And that question they for be investigated. After they don't come with that one day, the investigation, they don't set them up. The President, as the Constitution say, he go consult the JLSC. And we consult them and they all go appoint a tribunal. We go consist of 3 members. Remember by the sack letter then say then go make tribunal not so. Okay. He said the tribunal for present in findings to the President and recommend to the President whether the Auditor General then for remove him from the office or not. He say after the question of a removal, where they don't refer him to the tribunal as set by the Constitution, then and only then the President can suspend the Auditor General from performing the function of the office. And such suspension go cease, forget effect if the tribunal recommend to the President for say the Auditor General then not for remove him from the office. So now we learn say the tribunal are 3 members then. Not to Monsieur Nabasita Michael. 3 members them. Then whatever the tribunal say, na in an F court. If then even when they don't suspend and so, the tribunal done, then go tell the President say, you know mean for suspender. One thing, that letter we then give, it don't fail. It ain't work again. He says so. Therefore, any suspension outside the confines of the entire way don't talk so, now breach of the Constitution, and any tribunal set up by the Attorney General, he say illegal. Whenever it comes for interpret with Constitution, we go see we own. We go see we own, no? Whenever we go see we own, yeah? Anyway, Sludge say, then self go up multiple this. Then pull press release. Sludge then say, then concern about the sudden indefinite suspension of the Auditor General of the Audit Service Sierra Leone, Mrs. Lara Pearce, and one of his deputy, Wena Tamba Momo. They say this action in particular, it worries Sludge. They say in Sludge's own estimation, the Audit Service Sierra Leone, under the leadership of Lara Pearce, he said he gets unblemished track record of professionalism and integrity. The way manner where they discharge their duties. Where Sludge said they look back now over 10 years and are between two political administrations. They say, okay, since this way it happen, so it happen like it happen so. While then they respect the president in your authority, say the president, now they hire, now they suspend, or even can fire you. They say then they urge that it is in line with the constitutional provision we say inside section 119, subsection 9 and section 137, now then talk say the Attorney General immediately make public the composition of the tribunal along with clearly stated the terms of reference and also a short time frame as would be most appropriate for the tribunal for function. Already, and Slajo, not to me, already, the action don't create a level of uncertainty within the local governance circles them. Where we understand, say then they watch this thing closely. And not to the normal, it say even with international party them. But also, the one that we can give they don't know them, community. With them contribution. We not go underestimate them. Sludge say, we international party them. The one that can go bigger too. Let not forget say, then they watch we. And the way how they can give we no go underestimate her. Sludge, they are big. This particular side, on a right and back to the Judiciary Sierra Leone. Yeah? You can see how Judiciary handle EU gist now, eh? Okay. We move to the next sentence. They say, we Sludge, yes. Why will they wait for the outcome of this tribunal? Where we go expect for make una do in the shortest possible time. We regret for say, considering the recent impressive statistics on control of corruption, where the MCC scorecard just give we. He said this action where this government do right now, then just kick all the gains so talk, but inside that MCC scorecard, they say they just kick them in just less than 24 hours. Sludge say, then concern that given the severe economic constraints where they face most citizens, the decision where the government they take, it create undue dissatisfaction, confusion, and distrust. Okay. All right, too. But anyway, Sludge say, I repeat that side back. Then concern with the kind thing we tranga na the country. Then with the kind decision where this government they take, it they create undue dissatisfaction, confusion, and distrust. Where you go see this one and go right and back, then say waiting. Okay. So then they urge the government for maintain the independence and integrity of we institution them and continue for give up to the people of Sierra Leone. So Sludge, you know what say this make the people of Sierra Leone hopeless? Because I say for do so that they go give hope to the people of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans. This make una hopeless or what? So Sludge still. Alhaji Manika Kamara na the acting Secretary General of Sludge. Na him pen down this one. Okay. Honorable Kande Koleyum Kela. Insef not be left behind by this. We be reading tweets na ya. But make I just read them back. Yeah? This now waiting KKY in be say. He say, in just land say, one kind of action where it not good for talk about safe. Don't happen. Where the government don't suspend the Auditor General, Mrs. Lara Pearce, and in deputy in charge of specialized audits. When at Tamba Momo, they suspend them indefinitely. The Auditor General, they report to Parliament. And not they report to the presidency. And so KKY say. He says so. This thing, when are unprecedented and also unfortunate. Unfortunate, you don't see you na salon. Unfortunate decision. It turn like a fosse, we go look and like a fosse. Na an attempt for silence the Auditor General. And interfere with the independence. A few days before, he released the 2020 audit report. He said another nail to the coffin of accountability and democracy. We don't die, nas alone. That's what KKY say. Since we dey talk here, let I just chook something small. Let I just chook something small now. Because I don't know, we're not can read anyway. We're not can read. Let me make a say so. Justice Ivan Sise sentenced a commercial driver to 50 years because he killed one US citizen. I know say a lot of people when they can see headline, then can come this and that. My dear, in Sierra Leone, most of waiting you they come see na Sierra Network platform, we they get them from the official people them where they write. If not from status, not from Ministry of Information, not from the Judiciary of Sierra Leone, not from the Vice President in office, how they write am. Na so they give you. Because no want tomorrow. You know, see police them bad waiting self. No correct nothing do. Tomorrow, let them know say just now waiting them in pool. Now we go doctor. So the headline when they give you, now they give you. And whenever they claim something, say now we know to we. Watch no more the thing there, huh? Because when this post come, if you see people, now wickedness. How then go get 50 years? Go na the comments na Facebook. By this posting, go na the comments. Some man in the comments come say, "Boy, you read? Wait, they can say now, you read what's in the inside it." Some man say, if you be say, they not don't pull the death penalty, well, never be sentenced to death. Commercial driver, how much people they not don't kill? You don't know what's happening, Some man come back, not to US citizen, okay, anyway, now US citizen, but na Sierra Leonean. How they can put like for say, now okay, now because na US citizen, now I make them in jail so. Trust me na social media. We get them. Yeah? But anyway, waiting happen now. I'm glad a lot of people, Renata say he read, Ayotela back say he read. A lot of people read this story. I think that's good. Because where you go now the posting, the one the way they not correct. You're not correct. But you will be done to follow the story. I don't know if the people then go say then get closure now. Mike Cook say most of the people are illiterate. So I expect them for read. Mike. If no. No left. Anyway, we see Usai, the Freetown City Council, the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, and all the bodies, them, national disaster, they all be the call for donate blood for the people them. And I don't know if you see, but I know say the mayor of Freetown, Even Akisoya, donates blood. He do one for Leusi. Pictures are out there. The US Embassy. Not only the ambassador, but 50 of his staff member them donate blood also. One for telling thank you for that. Just now I go ask a parliamentarian they no go donate. Then go say not to them for donate blood. Who saw that politician is he go donate blood? Who now where they go fight and die for politicians? Even for go donate their own blood for save una. I don't see it too. But if you don't see one, let me know. So I go get and kudos. The politicians them. We don't go give them blood for the people. We don't go donate blood. I still look for one. We see one. Make let's give know. So at least we will get kudos. But okay. Politician, go lay down. Take him blood for go give people. Good luck with that. But when they say, chenken, jump, on are ready for can jump. For fet for politician. Alright. In saying that, if you be follow we na other day, where we do the program on Dr. Prince Adin and Don Paul, you follow we? You listen to that program there. We'll talk about politicians them. Omar left. Omar say they don't need the parliamentarian and the blood there. Because they don't get good blood. I know you read Andy. Now Omar wrote to me. Do ya? Okay. But on a more serious note though, Don Paul, we'll be talk about Naya. We'll be the cry for help. Well, 98.1 be hear the story. We self be do we own part Naya. The president be get for go visit Don Paul. He go visit him. And he be promise for take care of the bills. Remember how Don Paul they talk say the president all sabi am? Unfortunately, Don Paul not be able to make him. We be get for lost Don Paul. May his soul rest in peace. Because of that, maybe next week one day we'll go come. I don't know. Should we have a program on that? And I think so forget a program on this issue. Because when this happen now, Dr. Prince Adin, Panda audio will be play. Unana yaya we say police don't investigate this and that and blah 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 blah. That's why be tell we. But after the thing don't go viral, now that 10 day, police can issue letter for ask for the file and what's not, and that 10 day, then invite Dr. Prince Adin again, then a sleep one net na CID. After the man don't die. After he don't die, yo. But we'll get that recording day. We'll get her. Also, I talk about in $500 suit and everything. What he be talk? What he be talk? You know, say, if na lie don't put the lie for me, let die and let not come out today, not to say he be swear. So maybe now, you go to say, well, I talk her. He don't die. The Hassan, you remember, say na don't pull a Hassan? Hassan self don't talk. Hassan self don't talk. Okay. Well, we'll go do it next week. I see Mokaramo, Umar Kabase, we need for do a full topic on them. Okay. Alright. So we'll go do it next week. Next week we'll go do this dumb poll in Leone. Next week. One day next week. We'll do them. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So if 98.1 not be here that story day, if we self not be do we own part na the president not for good, the president not be here. Hey Salon. Young man, young woman. You think politicians are your friend. Alright. We go do it next week because Hassan self himself talk. He say himself right now, he's afraid. He say because now the old two one kill. Now he don't know with Don Paul. He say he no say na in the next. Himself issue one in the bego. In the beg like how Don Paul be the big. And so as back the big. Say every day they go na court. He get caught sit himself not too long from the time where they interview him. Where he come out na CID, Dr. Prince Adi, you see the video, we upload them. Before I talk about Samura Kamara, you not talk about say in condolence to the family, nothing. And the bobo na Prince Alex don't pull in bobo. Na Prince Alex standing the collar. Prince Adi in the name. You remember where the man talker? Hey, next week we go deal with that story. Day. I don't know. What do you think? You think say the mama for change the name? Eh? God help us. God help we. Yeah? Because it's not easy. And saying it's not easy necessarily in every aspect though. Because now Prince Alex they call him Bobo TTD. I don't know. If them for change the Bobo in name or then just left and so. Say well. It is what it is. Say because we be done gam, let's just left so. All right.